Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. New video. I'm going to be doing my makeup today. By the way, check out my top. It is the new Kanye West top. Well, it's not new, but it's new for me. It's my new Kanye West top. It's from like the Yeezy website. My friend James got me, Akira, and him matching tops. So I'm going to wear this tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of a base, and the eye is going to be quite minimal, but I am going to be wearing this Sephora eyeshadow. This is one that I hauled recently in the shade Colorful Glitter number 361 Unicorn Dust. Not a huge unicorn person, I'm more of a mermaid person myself, but the reason I chose this shade is because it's kind of got that blue reflect there that I love. So it's got a base that's quite neutral, honestly. Like a neutral, it's supposed to be like, to me, when I get a shade like this, I'm looking for relatives of MAC's Blue Brown, and this kind of has like a warm toned brown base with that shimmery blue-green reflect on top. Something also interesting about this little eyeshadow compact is not only can you open it from the top there, but you can also open it from the base. And so I could open the bottom of this up. Let me show you all three like pieces. Because that way you could depot this really easily and pop it into a palette, and I have already tried that, and the base is magnetized, so I honestly think this would fit into any of my ColourPop like single shadow holders as well, but I'll leave it in the Sephora one for now. But yeah, that's the top, right? And usually you use it like that, but you can actually pop that open and just pop the shadow right out, which is cool. But yeah, that's the eyeshadow I'm going to be wearing today. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to be starting off with some foundation. The foundation I've been wearing most recently is from Rimmel. This is the Lasting Finish foundation. I'm going to be taking 2 pumps of that on my beauty blender. This one is a wet one that I've already pre-wet. I washed it, but it's like stained from foundation. Maybe it's on its last legs. Can you tell I only use the curved side? And then I'm going to put a little bit of this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Plus C shade 03 skin tint with vitamin C, obviously. And I'm just going to mix these on my face. So I'm just going to go around and around. I always use my cheek as a palette a bit when I have been mixing these colors recently. But yes, I just go splodge, 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 and blend this all over the face. Honestly, this foundation has a decent amount of coverage. And so I find that like if I want it to be looking a little bit more tan, a little bit more bead, I go for this. However, this one will lighten up the foundation, and as you can see, my fake tan is kind of wearing off right now. So I wanted to just lighten it up a little bit just to match my body better. And also, because this one is a skin tint, it will kind of take down the amount of coverage. I don't need full bead today. So I'm not concerned that my skin tint is going to sheer out my foundation too much, because it's still going to give me what I need. I'm quite rough with the blender, especially when it's this damp. The beauty blender, as you can tell, it's like huge right now, so I really feel like I could just be rough with it and boink, boink, boink right in. And yes, I did change my hair. Video will probably go up either before or after this video if you are interested. I just used the same shade of Manic Panic Blue that I had previously, but I just did it on both sides. One side looks darker this side because this side had pink on it before, so it's like 2 colors layered, so it looks a little darker. This is just Bad Boy Blue by itself, and you can see it's like a lighter color, but I don't mind that it's like slightly darker on this side. It's like, it is darker, I don't care. Oh well. I'm only having this hair for a couple of days. It's Sunday right now. I think I'm going to change my hair color again on Thursday. I'll see how I go though. This is the Maybelline 30 Hour Superstay Concealer. I have been using this one the most recently, actually. I've just been going for it. It's like my go-to. I don't think twice about what concealer I'm going to use. I just automatically reach for that one. And it's been working out for me. It's light, it's bright. The shade that I wear is 15. Actually, I find that with most of the Maybelline concealers, shade 15 works best for me, because even though often I'd go for something like 10, I find that 15 is just a better undertone for me. 5 is really, really light and has like a bit of a pinky tone, but it's not as good for me as 15. Even in the Fit Me range, I go for 15, even though I got 20 at first. It just pulled a little bit too dark and a little bit too yellow, and I'd rather my concealer be a bit more brightening. This is the powder that I've been reaching for automatically recently. This is the Lasting Finish from Rimmel, so it matches the foundation that I've been wearing. This one is in the shade 005 Ivory. Just looks like that. I have a brush out right now for that. No, I'll get a new brush. This is some random brush that I've had forever from Real Techniques. Guys, have I had these brushes my whole life? Yes. Do they still work? Yes. But are they in the best condition? No. I am thinking about getting new brushes because you have seen me use these same Real Techniques brushes the entire time I've been on YouTube. And honestly, I've had them my entire life. So these brushes have been extremely well loved. How old am I now? 24. So these brushes are, I'm almost turning 25. I would have got these surely when I was like 15, 16, 17. I don't know. I've probably had them almost 10 years. It's a long time. And I know that tools meant to last, but also think about this. I was a teen when I first got these brushes. I wasn't caring for my brushes in the best way possible when I was younger. There were times when I like blow dried my brush to make it hurry up and burnt the bristles. Like I am someone who had to learn with my first set of brushes on these brushes how to care for brushes. So some of them have been used and abused. You can tell by the ferrule in this one. It's very well loved. Should I get new brushes? Let me know your thoughts. How long have you had your brushes in your life for? Some of these I've literally had my entire makeup journey, most of them. I remember when I was in high school, I made a big purchase and just bought every single brush that Real Techniques made at that time when they first were like out and they were like super new and cool and stuff. And I just got the whole line. There were so many brushes. I spent quite a bit on it. And I will say I don't regret that because I've had all these brushes for many, many years and they have served me very well. I really do support the Real Techniques brushes. You know, they're synthetic. They're affordable for what it is. They're quite accessible. Yeah, I still stand by them. But just some of them are a little busted. And I've been looking at other brushes recently. I'm just contouring my nose for a little bit. This one's with the... Oh, I just put my nail in it. Do you see that? This is the NYX High Definition Blush in the shade HDB 22 Taupe. It's a cool toned kind of contoury shade. And I'm using this Morphe E62 brush to contour my nose. It's just like an angled contour brush. Anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about getting maybe like more Morphe brushes or, I don't know, brushes from other brands. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I'm always interested to know what you guys are trying or what you've used previously, so just go for it in the comments. Or you can always DM me, don't be shy. Next, I'm going to bronze up the face a little bit. I feel like I look really harsh right now, so I need to bring some shape back in. I'm going to be going in with the, yeah, let's use this. This is the Butter Bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula, and as you can tell, mine is so well loved. There is like a little bit around the edges. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get my brush. This one is like a big fluffy brush, again from Real Techniques, and I'm actually going to smash the sides in so I can get the product off the side of the pan. And I'm just going to crush it with the end of the brush so that I can use this product. Oh, I have a pen here. I feel like that's an easier thing. This is an easier tool. I'm going to crush it with this pen so that I turn this bronzer into a loose powder. And that way I can probably use it up easy. Because otherwise it's so hard to get this like small amount of product from like the very edges of the pen. And I don't want to waste it. I want it to go on my project pan at the end of the year, guys. So I'm just mashing this up with a pen. It's quite a nice pen. This is a uni ball pen. It's kind of like a bit more of an inky black pen, which is what I'm into, an inky pen. Okay. If you're wondering what my favorite pen of all time is, it's the Pilot G2O. Oh, I was going to say the Pilot G206, but I actually really like a thick pen. I'm going to say a G2 1.0. There's a little bit of bronzer stuck in the inside of this pen now. Do I just get that out with it? Yeah, it's coming out. That was a bit of a DIY moment. Whatever. I'm dipping in and I'm going to bronze my face heavily. Now with this bronzer also, it's quite a light tone. So I can go in with a heavy hand and it doesn't overwhelm me too much. Yes, I'm going to go in with the bronzer. I get it. It's a lot of bronzer. But I like a lot of bronzer. The other day, I did a cool tone contour and I didn't bronze my face at all. And I felt so ashy. I just need the bronze to feel like my most glowiest self. Yeah, I just felt so weird without bronzing and only contouring. It was just an odd, ashy, cool toned time for me. So I'm just blending this through the forehead. Not being gentle or delicate with my application at all. Just pounding it into my temple here. That's another thing, is I'm not delicate with my brushes. I'm very used to the way that all of them apply and perform though. So like I do end up getting the look that I'm after because I'm used to how each of these brushes is going to apply the product. Like when you get new brushes, it kind of takes you a bit to figure out like the zhuzh of the brush, you know, how to get the correct flick of the wrist to go with that brush's bristles. Even two brushes from the same brand, sometimes you can feel differences. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so personal and nuanced with these kind of tools. Or maybe I just overthink it and spend way too much time doing my makeup. Okay, I feel way better now that I've bronzed my face. You might not think I look way better, but I feel way better, and that's the most important thing. Okay, let's go into some blush now. I'm going to be using this brush here, and this one's, of course, you guessed it, from Real Techniques. Oh, actually, I'm going to use this blush. This is one called At Last. This is a multi-stick from Ilia. It's so pretty. I haven't layered it over powder before, but let's give it a go. I'm just doing 3 stripes of it on each cheek. Saying just 3 stripes might sound a little excessive. I'm just going to rub a little down the center of the nose. But I really like a blushy look. And last time I used a lot of this product. Okay, I'm just going to, I'm just going to blend it in with this blush brush. I'm pinching the brush just so that the bristles are a little bit denser. Just so that it doesn't have as fluffy of an end on the bristles. That way I can have a little bit more of a precise application, I feel. I feel like I can get in there more and control it better. So I'm just blending that out as best as I can. Something I really like about this Ilia multi-stick is the finish it gives the skin is so natural. I really like the way this looks on the skin. Also, my brush was a little bit dirty, so if you're wondering if there is the addition of any other color, yes, there was a little bit of the California blush on my brush from Benefit, but that's okay. Okay, next I'm going to go in with a little bit of the eyeshadows. So for the base, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Coconut, like jewel blush thing. What's this called? On the Go Cheeky Glow with this highlighter and blush duo. Yeah, I've never used this as a blush, let's be real. I'm taking this brush here. This one is just a fluffy kind of larger brush from Real Techniques. A little bit flat. I'm just grabbing a bit of that warm brown and I'm just fluffing that over the lid very loosely, easily. I'm going to do the same on the other side. This is like my go-to crease shade. It's a really, really good, almost darker bronzer shade. So it's a little bit too dark and warm for what I would prefer on my face. Like I can work with it, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it as well. It's not shimmery or glittery, but there's just like a slight sheen to it. It's not like matte or just a little bit of dimension in it. There is something in it that I feel like it looks best as an eyeshadow for me, and so that's how I use this majority of the time. It's a very like one and done, no thoughts involved. What eyeshadow? I need something natural, let's just grab this kind of shadow for me. And I've obviously already used up the highlighter on this, so I'm just working my way through this giant eyeshadow essentially piece by piece. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. I'll just fluff that around to give it a little bit of extra blend. This is one of the brushes from the Madison Beer Morphe collaboration. Next, I'm going to go in with that Sephora one that I showed you earlier. It's kind of difficult to open. I wish they'd made that a little bit easier. I'm going to see how there's the side of the brush that I dipped into the bronze shade and then the cleaner side. It's still a little bit dirty, but it's the cleaner side. I'm going to take the cleaner side, dip that in, and just tap that over the entire lid to make the whole thing shimmery. I'm not being precise with the application. I just want lid to have a lot of shimmer, and the crease is already defined, so it's already going to be a dimensional eye. I'm not worried about this looking flat or odd because I think that this is quite a loose shade. Like it's not very pigmented in the way that it's going to add like a big wash of a dark color to the eye. So by tapping this over the whole thing, I feel like it just is giving a large amount of shimmer, and I'm just going to blend the edges out so it's a bit more diffused using that same Madison Beer Morphe collaboration eyeshadow blending brush. It's a nice fluffy brush, so just going in very loosely, doesn't have to be precise. I'm happy with the way that looks, and I'm going to go in with some highlighter now. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Gilded Honey. This one's from Laura Geller, and I'm going to be using this highlighter brush. It's a setting brush from Real Techniques. Just dipping that in and taking that on the cheekbones. Kind of like a warm, champagne-y, goldy kind of highlight. And I like that warmth, so I'm happy about it. Just taking that also on the brow bone there. And I'm kind of highlighting that entire bone, even though my brow's in the middle of it, because then I can take that up on the forehead a little bit as well. I just like the way that it looks. So I take the whole brush, focusing it on the brow bone there, and then taking the rest up onto the forehead. Okay, next I'm going to go some detailed highlighting. So I'm going to take this brush here. This one is another one from the Madison Beer Morphe collaboration. I'm going to dip this one into the highlight, take that on the inner corners. It's a very easy way to make the eyes look more bright and, I don't know, wide-eyed vibes. I'm also going to take that a little bit just underneath the front of the eye. I feel like this also opens up and brightens the eyes, makes you look more awake. I'm going to take a little bit just on the top of the brow bone there, just to intensify that even further. And then I'm going to grab this, I'm going to drag it down the center of the nose, focusing it mostly at the top and the bottom. I love highlighting the nose bridge there. Drawing a straight line, I feel like makes the nose look straighter, and then just at the tip so that your nose looks more uppity. I don't know, like the way it looks. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with a eyeliner. Now the eyeliner that I've been using recently is one that I bought in Japan. This one is the Parado Liquid Eyeliner. And I really like this one because, of course, we have a brush tip applicator. I really like a brush tip applicator for eyeliner. I just feel like you can get a way more precise application. I'm just going to come up close. You can see the shimmers on the eye. It's so natural, but so, like, pretty. It's not too intense. It's a bit more nuanced. I'm just going to use this brush to fluff up some fallout that I did get, though, because I was a bit rough with the application. Okay, going in with the eyeliner, I draw the line first to show where the bottom of the liner will go. And let's try and replicate that on the other side now. So it's a bit flatter and it goes flick up at the end a little bit this time. It's different every time. This is just this time. Okay. I feel like those are pretty similar. They're not perfect, but it's okay. We just take it as it is. Now I'm going to finish this eye. Okay, that's the wing done. Now I'm going to line the line of the lash line. For this part, I don't just go front on. That's for a more precise dot. I drag this so that I can get a smoother line. There we go. I'm happy with the way that looks. Now I'm going to fill in these gaps that you can see in my lash line. And I do go a bit of a more front-on approach for this because I'm getting in between my lashes. So I drag underneath so I can get my waterline. And then I kind of jab through the lashes so that I can get all the gaps, because I don't want to see gaps. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about music actually. I feel like so much good music has come out this year and I've really been enjoying it. There were periods of time there where I wasn't enjoying like pop music, but I'm really enjoying pop music right now. I'm excited to see Katy Perry come back, and recently I've been listening to Sabrina Carpenter so much. Please, please, I'm not gonna sing, but you know what I'm talking about. And also, of course, Charlie XCX's new album. I've been asked many times what my favorite song is. I don't have a favorite song because I can't choose. I love the whole album. Okay, I think they're close enough. Let me do the liner part now, along the lash line. Yep, I'm happy with the way that looks. Now I'm going to fill in the waterline. Sorry, I'm not chatting as much because I'm kind of focusing, and when I chat, I move my jaw because I'm talking, and then it moves my face a bit because then my hand is not resting on something as steady. Oh, my phone's telling me I'm running out of space. Don't do it, phone. Don't die me. You can make it through this video. Okay, I'm happy with the eyeliner. Oh gosh, I just feel like eyeliner does everything I need. Like I feel most like myself when I have a winged liner on. Now I'm just going to put my mascara in front of my heater so that it warms up, so I can get a better application. Just because it's kind of cold here in Sydney at the moment, and I have a space heater underneath. So when I sit at this desk, which I pretty much do whenever I'm at home, I sit with the space heater on and warm my toes. And I've just put the mascara next to my feet on the floor so that it can warm up with the space heater as well. If you're wondering what brow product I'm using, this is the XL, what's this called? XL Pencil and Powder. Bought this in Don Quixote in Japan, in Tokyo. Yay! I'm really excited. Sorry, that was so out of context. I'm really excited to go back to Japan. Because even though I spent 2 weeks there, I had so much fun, and I'm excited to go back. That's all. Okay, I'm happy with the way that this looks. I'm just using this fully to even out the front. Cute. Okay. So that is my brows done. I'm going to do my mascara now. The mascara that I've been using recently is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. As soon as my last lash extension fell off, I immediately reached for this one. It's just got such a nice, plush, fluffy spoolie on it. I feel like the actual formula is very easy to apply. I really just like a wet mascara. And so this one, I just put it in front of the heater and it makes it softer. And then it's an easier, wetter application. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I just find it very easy to apply, easy to wiggle through the lashes and get a decent amount of product on there. Although I do still think that liner does more for me than mascara, just because I have like any opportunity I want with liner, because I can make my liner as thick or as thin as I want. Whereas with my lashes, I only have so many natural lashes, so when I'm putting mascara on them, you can't really tell the difference that much, except for in real life they look less powdery. Too real? Okay, let me do some setting spray, and then I'm also going to find a lip. So the setting spray that I've been using recently is from NYX. This is the Plump Finish with electrolytes mix setting spray. I actually do like this one. The NYX setting sprays are some of my favorite from the drugstore. I do 10 sprays. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I told you. And I just let this dry by itself. While it's drying, I'm going to find myself a lip product. I kind of want something easy and almost lighter today. I don't feel like having something as dramatic. Ooh, kidding. Let's go for the Too Faced Maximum Plump Lip Injection. This is in the shade Chocolate Plump, because I like chocolate flavored everything. That looks yummy. It does have a chocolate scent. This is probably going to start burning shortly, but oh well, at least I'll be like, it's not super pigmented, so that it's not like the color of the tube on my lips. It does have a little bit of like shimmery aspect, but it's not like shimmer, metallic. It's cute. My hair is almost dry now, so it's almost time for me to go. I hope you liked this makeup look. Oh my gosh, I can feel this burning my lips. That was actually my first time using it. I've been like procrastinating using it because I was scared of the pain, but it really does burn. I don't feel the plumping yet. I just feel burning, but I'll see how I go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. Any recommendations, leave them in the comments. I'm always interested. You can find me on every single social media platform at EmilyTitch20. That's my @ everywhere, except I'm just Emily Titch here on YouTube. You can find me most commonly on Instagram though, because that's where I post the most, but you can also find me on like Pinterest, Tumblr, Flickr, all the places. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for spending your time watching it here with me today. If you want to see other get ready with me's, I have a bunch up on my channel if you'd like to check them out. But I also do stuff like hauls, try on videos, styling videos, doll related videos because I love dolls, and I don't know, I just talk about whatever I feel like, and if that's something you're interested in, listening to me ramble, then stay along for the ride. Otherwise, I totally understand. I wish you all the best, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Bye, have a wonderful day.